Hello, welcome to Fireside Chat. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Rob.
Good morning, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Wow, what a week, it's been so exciting.
It's been a great week. We just coming off of St. Patrick's Day. March Madness is here. So.
Yeah. Yes.
Great basketball, lots of upsets.
Yes, and close games.
I'm an emotional wreck. I'm ready for spring.
Well, spring is going to spring, or well, yeah, it will spring on.
I think it's sprung.
Over this weekend, we will have the official first day of spring.
Wow.
So
okay.
It kind of feels like it. I mean, I can't believe it's been what 78, 79 degrees.
So the pool, we're trying to paint our pool, so come by and have a drink, and of course there's been lots of use the last few days.
Oh, well,
so,
with all of our athletic teams,
Yes.
and everyone wants to enjoy the weather, and you know, we have 300 sunny days in San Jose.
I know.
And on the average temperature of 72.
Yeah, we're making up for all that rain, I think. But
Yeah, hopefully that
nice.
well, it won't be. You know, we're going to have April showers and May flowers.
That's fine. I have daffodils are blooming, speaking of spring.
Oh, well.
It just popped up yesterday when I came home.
Yeah,
I should have called in sick and stayed home and watched them bloom.
I've seen your daffodils and they're gorgeous.
Okay.
I too have daffodils. I have a picture I'll have to send to you.
Okay.
But
We'll
do you
swap
know
that.
where daffodils came from?
Well, no, but from Puyallup, Washington, Anne Van Leeuwen said, my hometown is the daffodil capital of the world.
Is that where they brought them?
I don't know.
Okay, so I watched Ken Burns, you know, the history of the United States, and it showed like the first settlers that settled into Portland and.
So where's daffodils from?
Well, they didn't talk about daffodils, but
okay.
but it's funny that you say that because
We'll find out next show.
you know, the settlers brought stuff with them, but. Oh, you asked me where daffodils came
I don't remember.
Oh, well, it came from. I thought you were validating whether they were.
I'm going to find out.
Okay, it's the Mediterranean.
Oh.
They're Mediterranean flowers, and they actually.
It was Washington.
No, I actually have facts about daffodils I'd like to share with you.
Oh, please do. I didn't know that.
I know. I think
is
this
all
should be an
impromptu.
educational. Yes. You don't have that in your show notes.
No, I know.
But I wanted.
I have different notes. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay, so the garden daffodils' ancestors come from the states around the Mediterranean Sea. And we have a Mediterranean climate in here, so a lot of the things that we have, such as Spain and Portugal in the Middle East, like Turkey.
Washington, is that not on the list?
That's on the list,
Okay.
but these are like back in the day when they started recognizing daffodils, which was around 200 or 300 BC.
Wow.
So that's pretty. They've been around for quite a long time, and they age beautifully, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder how many times a bulb actually.
I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to ask Anne.
Because they come back every year. They've grown extensively by the ancient Greeks, especially by the Romans. Daffodils nevertheless became a forgotten flower until about 1600.
Wow.
And around 1629, a group of Englishmen took the daffodil out of the weeds and put it into the garden. And then they became a favorite flower again. So, and we just put them in the garden. We had to go through all the. I have a lot of weeds though, so I had to keep the weeds away from the daffodils. We do the opposite here in the United States. And so it doesn't say anything about that you're the daffodil.
I'm going to find out. You know, we are. We have a daffodil parade. Everything's all daffodils.
So maybe when they say during the days of the American experience and the expansion west, daffodils were well established as a must-have in the garden. And apparently your area...
I'm going to put my area on the blog.
Yes,
so look for it.
The frontier women and men were...
They must have stolen from the Mediterranean.
They were brought by to Britain by the Romans, and of course we know how we got here to the United States after we were discovered.
Well, somehow they weaved their way to Puyallup, Washington.
They did. So that's really interesting that you.
Speaking of Washington, so watch Saturday night when they play New Mexico.
Yeah. Are you going to?
Our camera operators from New Mexico, you can't see that from behind the scenes. So.
Yeah, I know you guys have
We'll have a big wager on it.
Yeah, I know. I wonder how much
bouquet
money will.
Yeah.
Well, they're cheap, and we have a lot of them, so I'll share some if you have to pay her.
Sounds
so,
good.
yeah. And so I'm not going to be watching any more March Madness. My stress level was off the charts this week, just because of us participating, winning, losing, all that stuff. So can you believe that? Let's see, our next holiday
Easter.
is Easter.
Wow. Easter's coming up. What are we doing for Easter?
Well, we're having a brunch.
Okay.
We're gonna have a big brunch. This hotel is very popular for brunch. Families love to come here for brunch, and we are going to do
great price.
We have
for kids, for
$36
adults,
for adults.
Wow.
And all you can eat, and we have the best food
cheap.
around.
Usually it's in the 50s.
And if you're
So come out.
if you're 12 or under, you get half off, or even more than half off, so $15. So
Very good.
yeah, so
Bring
we'll
the families.
yeah. But this hotel, for as long as the hotel's been here, we've been doing
We've
an
always
incredible
had great
brunch, and
brunch.
it's very exciting.
Yeah. So we made a good one for this year.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, I did too. But I won't be here. I'm going to be cutting daffodils and laying eggs in the garden.
That sounds fun.
Yes. So.
Well, have a good weekend.
I'm going to.
I will too.
I'm going to enjoy the warm weather.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. And you have a good weekend too.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.